The video that I posted last week was of this tool here, which is a Velocity Power Model 1, testing these fasteners here, the one in the center. Both of these tools here, made by Velocity Power, are capable of firing all three of those loads there. If you didn't see the video last week, the loads are pre-mounted to the studs with this in-between piece, which they call a piston. The piston is there to seal the power so that all the energy goes to the fastening, and it also acts as a safety brake to keep the fasteners from free flighting. This is the tool that I would assume replaced the Model 1. This is the GH1, again by Velocity Power. And right now it has the small chamber in it. Let's move those over a little bit. And if you can see that chamber, and it's got an S on either side, we'll get to that in a minute. You would load your fastener up in there, twist it, shoot it, and then twist it back and eject the cartridge. This tool did come with two barrels. This is the larger 44, and it's pretty simple to replace it. There's a little set screw in here that you have to pull out, just enough to get the barrel assembly out. Install your large caliber barrel. Lock it in place. And the next thing that you would do is to spin the ejector so that you get the large size ejector onto it. You may see those L's there. I'm not sure how good it comes out. So this tool is now ready to shoot the 44 caliber fastener. Now, I don't like shooting these tools, these older tools, very much. One reason is because parts are hard to find for many of them, and don't want to break the tools. Another reason is that, like in this case, the fasteners are hard to find, and don't really want to shoot too many of them. And the third reason is, even when you have the instructions, you don't necessarily know what the tool is going to do, how it's supposed to function. But we're going to go out there now, and we'll shoot both of them with the 44 caliber stud. Well, once again, the barrel nut stopped the piston. The piston got jammed into it, and I had to hammer it out. Had the threaded stud portion had stopped right here like it's supposed to, there would have been more than enough clearance for this piston, and it would have been setting up about yay far. And as I pulled the tool off, it should have pulled the piston out, because as you can see, as I take this other threaded stud that came apart from the load a while back, yeah, that piston's not going to fall through there. So that should have come off with the tool, and then you would have taken your push rod and just pushed them both out from that end. But as it stands, I don't even, yeah, it won't even fall down in there. As it stands, that's not what happened. Another case of overpowering the fastener. Whoa! Broke it. Son of a bitch. Well, honestly, that did startle me a little bit when I fired the tool, and not so much that it busted up the concrete, but I thought I broke the tool there for a second. The barrel nut on these things, right here, they just pull on and off. And when I first seen it come off, I thought it busted the tool. Luckily it didn't. So let's go ahead and eject the load. Spin it over and pull it out, or use a push rod to get it out. Piston, don't have to worry about getting that because it's still stuck on the pin right here. You can see the carbon burns. And it's pretty tight in there. It's bigger down on this end, but that barrel is pretty tight. It does not slide in and out of there. Here's a fresh one again. It's about the same, so it didn't reduce the diameter of that any. So there it is. That's the GH1 and the other, the Model 1 Velocity power tools. Luckily we didn't break them.